Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for a presentation on e-factory, Japanese perspective for smart manufacturing by Mr. Parag Kulkarni, Smart Manufacturing Solutions, e-factory, business lead pan-India, Mitsubishi. Can we clap and welcome Mr. Parag Kulkarni, ladies and gentlemen?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Parag Kulkarni, and I'm representing Mitsubishi Electric India. And perhaps this is the last presentation, so I have the honors to be with you. I will be very brief, and I will try to give as much as insight as possible. So, Mitsubishi Electric, I will share a few slides which give about our. So I'll just quickly run through some slides which are about Melco, which is our parent company in Japan. And then thereafter, I will share a few slides about Mitsubishi Electric India operations. So as you can see in the picture, this is the tallest building from China, Shanghai Towers. And we have the highest speed elevator installed in this building. This is the corporate data, from the group. So we have many companies represented under the Mitsubishi Electric Group. You can see some names like Nikon is also part of our stakeholding. And there are about 568 companies under the Mitsubishi Electric flagship. This is the, you can see our corporate mission statement, and changes for better is our punchline. However, moving forward, we are also having a new punchline with effect from 23, and that's automating the world. So that's our punchline from 23 onwards. These are our core values. So you can see trust, quality, technology, ethics and compliance, humanity, environment, and contribution to the society. So we do a lot of CSR activities across India, including drinking water facilities, schools, and so on. So these are the major businesses. We come from the industrial automation systems. And apart from this, we have many other business areas like information and communication systems. As example, satellite communication systems. However, this is not represented in India. We have also home appliances and electronic devices. Like semiconductor manufacturing is one of our biggest strength, and all our products, they carry our own semiconductors. And this ensures very high reliability amongst whatever we do. So this is like targeting a sustainable growth. So we heard a lot about sustainability during the panel discussions earlier. And this is how our mission and the strategy for the sustainability. Few slides about Mitsubishi Electric India. So this is our presence in India. So we have about 24 location presence, and we have also a good representation, I will say, in B category towns, not only the metros, but we are also percolated well with all the industrial clusters across India. And this is one of our biggest strengths. And along with this, we have also a strong network of alliance partners plus channel partners. So this is how we are structured. These are the businesses that we carry in India. So air conditioning systems, factory automation where we come from, building systems and energy systems, automotive equipment, semiconductor devices, space systems, transportation systems, and visual information systems. This is how we are locational presence for India. We have 6 factory automation centers. That means training centers also. And apart from this, we have 33 authorized service stations for our customers. The reason is to be close to the customer, not before you sell, but after you have sold. That's the strategy and philosophy we always believe in. We have 120 plus strong network of partners across India. And we also have the e-factory alliance partners, which are necessarily the IT companies. So these are not the integration partners, but these are the partners who can architect software solutions for you. for the manufacturing industry. And this is one of our strengths. This is the only R&D center which Mitsubishi has away from Japan, Europe, and US. Not in China, but in India. So we do developments for our domestic needs, as well as we do developments for the global needs. So moving to our topic, which is for digital manufacturing. So a lot has been discussed about all the elements of digital manufacturing. You can see all the factors that perhaps contribute for digital manufacturing on the slide. And here you can see many things that we commonly use or we commonly come across in our day-to-day life, but summarize for you in a crisp manner. Then we talk about this, maybe some basic, but this is the principle or this is the architecture that we follow with our system models. And this is also an important slide, like we decide what are our objectives for any digital journey. Like a lot has been discussed during the panel discussions and I was hearing them carefully. So every industry has peculiar needs, it has different objectives, and those must be stated upon. As example, if you want to leave the control to the system, you must have an adaptable system. As example, if you want to do simplify repetitive tasks, then you should do more and more computerization. So things of this kind can definitely give a good insight. So when we say digital transformation projects or digital implementation projects, we see that they lead sometimes nowhere. They get stopped in between or they don't yield you big results. The reason is not addressing or not finalizing the proper objectives. So if we do a lot of planning on the objectives, I think we are better towards the results. So digital manufacturing, operational excellence. So this is where we try to contribute our bit to the society and to the manufacturing industry. So this is our model for the e-factory program. So this concept, e-factory, is our trade name or you can say our patent for the Industry 4 program. And this program was announced in Japan around 2003, whereas we started hearing about Industry 4 around 2010-11. So this was announced much ahead of the Industry 4 program. And if you can see on this slide, you have a pyramid depicting 3 colors. The green one represents your manufacturing environment or your shop floor or your plant layout. The middle one, which is depicted in brown, is your analytics or let's say your edge computing layer. And the top one which you see is the enterprise layer, where your ERP systems or your organizational systems are sitting. So what we try to offer here is a FA to IT linked unified platform. So this is how we solve the complexity of moving towards Industry 4 by a simplified model. And this is how the Japanese way of looking at Industry 4 is. So when we start or thinking about digital manufacturing, there are various aspects, like you try to take data from the shop floor with multiple ways. There can be some software plugins, there can be some hardware gateways, and you try to get this data from machines or equipments or systems or process equipments, one factory or multiple factories, and then you try to create basically data modeling. Similarly, before implementation, you could also have a digital replica of what you are going to do. So before you invest, we generally try to check whether whatever we are doing is correct and we can have it evaluated. So what are the benefits that we try to offer? So if you can see, collaboration between design and production, then non-stop running factory, that means no downtimes, reduction in cost, energy conservation, also carbon neutral, and manpower saving, and of course, management connect to the manufacturing. So you can have a quick view of all your manufacturing setup at a glance. whether you are sitting in your office or you are away from office. So we can facilitate this in a very friendly manner. So these are typical the issues what we face in manufacturing, and this is how we try to solve these problems by using AI technology. So if you see how we are structured, so if you see like we have a wide variety of automation products and softwares, which we try to use at multiple layers to offer a comprehensive solution to our customers. So this includes, MailSoft Gemini, which is for 3D modeling. Then we have Genesis, which is a visualization platform and modular platform. We have also MyLab, which is a software which has a data science built into it. It doesn't require any data scientist to be attending it. And then, of course, we have remote services, which is in making. So these are the major 4 components that we offer to the industry. These are the main 4 softwares or 4 pillars that we offer to the industry. So this comprises of MailSoft Gemini, which is a 3D modeling software. We have MyLab, which is AI-driven tool. And we also have IoT platform, which is quite comprehensive. Like you can start from few thousand tags to few lakh tags and quite stable performance. So I will not go into deep of these products, but I will try to just touch upon. So for example, this is something about the MailSoft Gemini, and this is how you can try to do machine simulation as well as line simulation. I will try to play a small clip towards the end of my presentation. So similarly, you can go to this software called Genesis. So in Genesis, we have, as you can see, Genesis 64 depicts 64-bit structure. And here you can have quite advanced visualization, analytics, and we can also have a client-server mechanism supporting multiple clients. So this is a very successful product, quite stable. We have used it in multiple industries like steel manufacturing industry. We have used it for data center applications. We have used it for pharmaceutical applications. We have used for food and beverage industry. So you can see this can be used practically for any manufacturing environment. It's quite flexible. These are some of the insights, like we can create a lot of visualization. This also has a tool called KPI Works, which works like Power BI tool within the software itself. You don't have to use anything externally. And this is our data science model called MyLab. And these are some examples, like you cannot copy the human competence in short time, but machines can. Then cost of waste of time actually is money, and also quality variance. These are the 3 aspects that we can tackle using this. I will go to the last slide of my presentation, last few slides. So if you can see here, this is one of the systems that we have deployed for a manufacturing plant, for a major automobile major. And you can see that we have been using the data from multiple plant locations using IT layer. We have a framework called Frameworks, and this facilitates communication between multiple servers very easily. This is another example for utility cockpit for a major automotive manufacturer. And we can see here that we are aggregating the data from 4 different plant locations across India to a central repository. And then we are creating dashboards which are classified, which are given as a classified information to the respective users from the plant. And last but not least, this is one of the examples for a pharmaceutical unit. So here we can have multiple PLC manufacturers, or their devices can exist from different makes, and we are seamlessly able to connect them to a unified system. So we can create quite complex architectures than this. And with this, I will just want to take one more minute of your time, wherein I will quickly run through this small clip. That's all. Thank you so much for your attention.
I thought the claps are going to be louder for Mr. Parag. Everybody, thank you. I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Badresh Dani, Vice President, Bharat Bijli, to please come on stage and present a bouquet to Mr. Parag. Thank you.